now actually saved on my YouTube. I'm not too sure, but it's coming up on my YouTube on my phone that it did save. So hopefully with a few more minutes on my phone it just doesn't disappear, because I don't know whether it still thinks I'm going live or not on that. So this is take 2. We're at 101, Cavs 86, and yeah, if we can stay ahead of the clock and keep playing the way we have, we should get away with the win.
To finish the layup. Now Sharp. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Over to the wing. Mobley passes to Landale. Outside for Levert to the left wing.
Oh no. I didn't mean to shoot that.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws.
So I'm just going to make a substitution. Landale's absolutely cooked. Yeah, I'll put Sharp back on. Mobley's a little bit, how you going? So I'll put Clay. Oh, we do have the lead, so let's give Jonathan Isaac a bit of a run around, and I'll put Poole back on for Holiday, and that's where we'll go with our roster. He was
fouled in the act of shooting.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
That free throw good from Sharp.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from
So
Sharp.
it's back to
Hey,
11.
Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, BA, through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly.
Good screen there by Isaac.
Teams more friendly than in days past. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Shepard, he's checked in for Jaquez. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Clowney.
Oh, not in Pelicans' house. Get out of there.
Pelicans on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 6 on the shot clock.
Pelican 5. Daron Sharp.
Not too sure about that.
3rd team foul.
Green against Howard. Oh,
Good
and there's
foul.
the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Pelicans lead by 12. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Now here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, you've got to love the cleverness of Draymond Green. You know he loves to get guys up in the air. He sells it so well.
He hits the second from the line.
Up by 13 with 5 minutes to go.
Pass to Howard. Back to Ball. Here's Clowney, started by Sharp. Here's Shepard. Inside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Thompson passes to Isaac. Back to Thompson. Now Green. Pass to Thompson.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
Isaac, right side. pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Howard inside. Green covering. The shot by Howard, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
To the paint. Here's Green. And another shot. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Shepherd. Stolen by Thompson. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
Clay.
Thompson's got 26 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
What is his 3-point rating, just out of curiosity? Is it still really high? .87.
Howard against Green.
It's high enough for me.
Howard inside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Green, the pass to Isaac. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Howard. Here's Clowney, guarded by Sharp. Here's Shepherd. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.
This is special.
Yeah, and this is another thing.
Legendary performance here
This is
tonight.
another thing. I don't like our 2K. Pretty much after 2K16, 2K17, the game's not
All right,
finished,
let's check in with
and
Alan
they're already
LaForce.
giving player of the game.
Guys, well, Willie
I
Green
don't
had some
understand.
advice for the team over that last break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thank you, Alec. The shot by Howard, no good. The Pelicans lead by 14. ABC, the pass to Holiday, to the inside. ABC, that one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. ABC's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Sharp, no good. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pelicans.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between
Not
these
over
teams.
yet.
Here's Shepherd.
Not with the turnover like that. Good
Mobley
defense,
grabs the
Yop.
board. Well, New Orleans shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's ABC. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Thompson passes to ABC. Back to Thompson. Here's ABC. No good from outside.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Mobley driving inside.
He's just an
I love
aggressive
Mobley.
finisher there inside.
First game
Hey,
with
when you
him,
got bounce
and
like
I
that,
absolutely
you feel
love
like
him.
you can take on anybody. And So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin, showing that they're the far. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
All right, so let's look at the box score here. Yeah, look, let's just forget about 2K player of the game, because I think it's just the most pointless thing. You give someone player of the game with like a couple of minutes to go in the fourth. It needs to be done at the end of the game, because it's player of the game, not player of 3 quarters and 80% of the last quarter. So I'm going to give my player of the game to Evan Mobley, 16, 13 and 6 with 0 turnovers, 50% shooting, 1 3, and a plus minus of 20. And I know Klay Thompson probably to start the game got us a decent sizable lead with 5 threes, but yeah, I just think Mobley had the better overall game. Sharp in his first run as a backup center with Miles Turner injured did pretty well. Green was 2 of 9. You know, if he had have hit most of his shots, which a lot of them were down low, under a little bit of pressure, but stuff that he should normally make, you know, that would have probably looked like a 16-8, 3 and 2 game, and then maybe he's in contention for a player of the game. Drew Holiday, I didn't play all that well with him, but I did do a couple of decent assists with him, and yeah, that's all she wrote. So let's get out of here, or should we check the other team? We'll do our due diligence. Lonzo Ball had 18, 5 and 6 on 3 turnovers. Sexton 6, 4 and 1. Jet Howard had 13, 5, 2, 1 and 1. And anything else notable? Clowney had 17 rebounds. That's a fairly decent rebounding game there. As we jump out, there is one other trade, but I feel like if I was to trade Turner and Green, I would have to maybe include a pick. And so, where are we? Front office, trade finder. I don't know what team he plays for, so let's go player finder, position center, maximum age, I think he's 21. Yeah, Donovan Clingan, he's 7'2", he's already 81, he's B+. I know he's only got 7 badges, but he is someone that is a very Michael Smith-esque, Smith City-esque player. He's 7'2", he's young, he's got great rebounding, offense and defense. His potential, you know, could be a little bit better, but he's already rated higher than Turner, I do believe. I think Turner's 80, so he'd be someone that, so like if I go trade, he's 4 stars. I'm not going to be able to do it because Turner's injured, but will it let me? No, it's not going to let me see how many stars he is. I think from memory he's 3 and Green's 2.5, so that would give me 5.5, but then contracts don't match up and I have to add, I was having a look at this a bit earlier, I have to add someone. It would probably be their worst player, which then sort of evens up the stars in terms of star value for star value, and I'd probably have to give a pick, and I don't know whether they would actually do the trade. So that's one thing I'm looking at doing, or trying, when Turner gets back from the injury list. Anyway, that's it from me. I will sim through that day, and we'll leave it there. All right, catch you guys.